Good evening, everyone. It is I, your most favorite Arknights streamer, Alyssciel. Hi, yeah, I'm sick again. It is understandable. The weather has really been so bad lately, actually, and me not having being able to sleep properly has been kind of a thorn to my side as well. Hello, Joshua. Hello, Lemon. Hello, Vertu. Welcome to the stream. I hope you guys are doing well tonight. Hello, Apok. Welcome. Hi. Yeah. Hello. I am sick again. I have I have some congestion. I'm drinking tea right now. Which I think about it, it's kind of bad because I'm actually gonna, hmm, I'm actually gonna read stuff. But yeah, the reason why I'm streaming today is because I wasn't able to stream yesterday. I was just so knocked out. Like I was just, I didn't have like decent sleep, so I was knocked out cold. Yeah, hello, Logo. Hello, Yuri. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, so, yeah. So, the D&D game kinda was it ended early. Hello Rob, welcome. Hi. Thank you. Thank you for the tier 1 sub. Much appreciated. Yeah. Yeah, I'm just yeah. I'm just here, we're just doing our Arknights, the usual Arknights. We will the Knights of the Ark. Yeah, the D&D session ended early because we're not complete. That's why there were like two of us that are not that are not in the game, and we were gonna do like a dungeon delve, something like that. Yeah. Okay, that's good. I'm glad that you're chilling, Lemon. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, I'm not really that I don't know if my voice is actually pretty energetic, but like yeah. Yeah, it's because of that. Yeah. Get better soon or else. Oh, dang it, that's a threat. Last day of vacation, tomorrow back to work. Hey, shit, that's kind of sad. But as long as you enjoyed, as long as you still enjoyed yourself. Yeah, yeah, I will. I will. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm just trying to like do some streams because it's the event and all that stuff. Gotta make sure that I still um yeah, do events. I'm actually not sure what to stream lately. Probably it's only probably because I'm just tired and stuff like that. But I'll try. I'll try to get more. I just yeah. All right. Let's let's switch the game. Let's switch the game so that we can actually get started. So I've just been skipping the story. I've just been skipping the story until stage 7. Because I don't know. Because yeah, last time it was a Limbus stream, and then and then there's the so we only have like the last two stages on the VINA Victoria event. So last two stages, and then after that we're probably gonna do the EX stages. Yay! Sleep deprivation. Let's go. Also, yeah, I'm like, yeah, I'm just gonna do this now. Yeah. Cause I need more freaking Originite Prime for Lappland. Lappland. I need Lappland. Also, I've leveled up Nyamu. So all of the Ave Mujika girls are already on my team. See? I got Sakiko, I got Puika, I got Mutsumi, Nyamu, and Umiri. So I got all of them now. I don't even know how's it gonna be, but it is what it is. Oh, Terig. Frontlines T1. How did you do stage 6? Because I'm confused how to kill off the drones without my operators dying instantly to them. You just gotta angle it. You just gotta angle your operators, your operator on the one on the top. If you have I don't know what's your operators actually. That's the only thing. I got the Larper Yisang. It took 36 pulls. I hope you don't get any from your. You know what? You know what? It's okay. You know what? It's okay. Centurion, I will not choose violence today. I hope you get everything that you asked for in Walpurgi Snack. That's it. I was gonna choose violence if you were if you got Riensang in 10 pulls. Yeah. But you know, you didn't get him in 10 pulls, so I will not choose violence. I will choose peace. You will be spared. Your luck will be okay. Death awaits at the end. My liege watches death, watches you. Captain, the target has been neutralized, but our remaining ammunition is estimated to last only 2 more minutes. Have there been any femboys? Sent, you know, I think my chat has some femboys. Hey, if you're a fanboy, Centurion wants you. we need our next set of orders. All units, prepare for close quarter combat. Hold the line for the next 2 minutes. I'll cover your retreat. Look at that. VINA's, yeah, it's so nice. Siege. Our artillery support is running out. Rabies on Great Britain. British? British? God. Hello, Costis. Welcome. The bombardment will end in 3 minutes. What's the situation on your side? We can't clear the Naxxerer fog. These things have severed the supply routes our workers cleared for us. We can't get supplies to your position quickly enough. Prepare to retreat from T1. Negative. Abandoning T1 will create the gap in our encirclement and the Alliance forces will break through from our side. Captain, I can't accept that. The battlefield isn't a place for heroics. Honor your orders. Monkas. A monka. Also, welcome to the stream. I got a monka. We've sent a distress signal to our friends at Rhodes Island. Now we have to trust the doctor and the plan. Soldiers, we've made it home. Do everything you can to survive. Only then can we take back what we've lost. Yeah, T-Corp. It's like T-Corp. Siege, we'll hold the line for the final 2 minutes, then retreat to regroup and assist you in clearing out the creatures in the fog. Bagpipe, keep them safe. Aye, Captain. If the fog can be dispersed, don't wait for us. Head to I-12 and rendezvous with Gododin's 106 Assault Brigade. Keep fighting. Understood. I'll be seeing you soon, Captain. Strange howl. Awooga! The strange howl is just that. Awooga! Look out, Sage! It's the Confessarius Chimeras. Everyone, prepare to retreat. Song like shriek. It's lit itself up. Anna, watch out for its flames. Well, it hurts. VINA, are you alright? I have Patrituzio on Fang Altar, the Avimojika Crew, Thorns, Myrtle, Fiametta, Telopsis, Amia. If you can just if you can get Fiametta to just bombard the thing. Is that a tomboy? Yeah, she's a tomboy. Yeah. She speaks like Heathcliff actually. Everyone else, fall back. I can't allow any more needless sacrifices. Wait, where did this backup come from? Anti-witchcraft cannon has struck the target. Enemy movement disrupted. Remaining squads, continue setting up anti-witchcraft cannons. Mission objective, eliminate threats within the fog. Friendly forces at T1, hold your position. Emergency supplies will arrive at your location in 3.5 minutes. Exemplar T1 combat team, message received. Please identify your unit. Duke of Normandy's 8th Grenadier Battalion under orders to support the Exemplars. Duke of Normandy? 8th Grenadier Battalion? Or do you know anything about this unit? They're not under the direct command of the Duke of Normandy. They report to the Earl of March. Lieutenant Commandos truly has an exceptional grasp on our intelligence operations, as to be expected from someone born in the military family. I thought for a moment her thigh was just like getting choked by this thing, but it turns out it's not really that big, which is unfortunate. All I'm telling you, Yuri, is that you can just use Via Meta to bombard the thing, to bombard the drone at the beginning. Lieutenant, keep Her Royal Highness Alexandrina safe. As for your Highness, please accept this small gift. Once all these matters are resolved, I'll visit you in person, VINA. She looks smug. She looks smug. Look at her. She's got heterochromia. Siege, do you know the Earl of March? No, we've never met, but her name was mentioned in some of the information sent to me. That doesn't matter now. With reinforcements, we should be able to reopen the supply line. Horn will mate again soon. Alas, it's time to bring all of this to an end. Finally. Yeah. Double sniper. I used Lemwen actually. I used Lemwen to kill it. The crowd cheers. Phew. He gazes at the shard at the distance and the faintly visible palace of Westalig, calmer than she has ever seen. Triangle, cello, oboe, Templar spittoon, everyone, watch closely. As we scatter the dark clouds over Londinium, all members of the Exemplar T1 combat team, hear this. Hold your ground. Do not give them a single inch. Roger that! Wow. We're holding the line. Yeah, I kinda just skipped on the boring parts. I just skipped on the boring parts and now I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening right now. I don't know what led to this thing, but you know, it is what it is. Captain, Rock 18 has just uploaded the scan of the last segment of our route to PRTS. Did you receive it? If you do go EX8, may Lowlight have mercy on your soul. The challenge mode, huh? Does this look fanboy enough? So Victoria's at war again? No, this is like, I think this is like after chapter 14, I think. Got it. Rock, we're already repairing the final track shift mode. Given the current damage level, how long until the repairs are complete? 10 minutes. Located Granny yet? We need to retrieve that weapon as soon as possible. The Exemplars will need our support from the front line. Still trying to pinpoint the correct location. The signals we've found over the past few days were all decoy beacons they left behind. It might take a bit more time to re-establish contact. At least that means Granny's team is still safe for now. Captain, if we can't get in touch with Catherine, what should we do? Zeus! Give me another fanboy in Arknights, and my life is yours. Basically, that's just gonna be how it is, isn't it? Yeah, she can be a nuke. But I'm just using her second skill because it's more of an AFK thing. Kratos, you cannot have the femboy of the gods. Zeus! Your son has came again! Is Figurino a femboy? I don't know. Figurino? Arknights. Let me check actually. Kinda looks feminine. Kinda looks a bit feminine, I guess. We'll use this passage to transport as much of Highbury's remaining supplies as possible too. Captain? Oh yeah, it is. It is, I know. I've tried it. I mean, you need it for her module after all. Is everyone okay? Where did those sarcasms come from? And what was that artillery fire I just heard? The smoke shifts, yet a small ember glimmers brightly in the depths of the haze. The ember of a cigarette. A familiar, acrid smell hits Feist's nose and makes his eyes sting. Keep telling you, when you're busy working, you always forget to watch your back. Hey, it's Catherine! Welcome home, brat. Granny, we've been looking for you all this time. I know. When someone told me the passage was being repaired, I figured it was you. Where's Coffee Chug? He likes... Remember, he likes hags. Where the fuck is he? Why is he not on my stream right now? This is Jill. She's a granny. That's... Who's... Hello, Greatest Coffee Cup. Welcome. Oh my god, 30 streams streak? That's like a month. God damn. Also, Smash definitely would. Yeah, of course. Understandable. He spots a massive shadow in the depths of the smoke. Remember the blueprints he left behind? It took some effort, with the Sarkas blockade and all, but we finally managed to build your big machine. The crawler. The crawler! Today on Secret Underground Passage. I know you're there. You're there. Is she an operator? She's hot. Look at her. Your earring has grown rather warm. Those workers who came to support the self-salvation course earlier. That was your doing, wasn't it? Hey, it's enchilada, guys. No, Ryoshu's daughter is just her daughter. It's just that she's entangled in time. You'll disturb my friends. Still, thank you for taking good care of little Garnet for me, kitten. And thank you for cleaning up those filthy rocks Ducarel left behind. Here, you can have this back. I have more important things to deal with. Off to find that hunk of sheet metal again? He wouldn't want to miss this battle. Thank you for saving me earlier. Farewell. Where are you off to next? Oh, it's Ascalon, to meet with him. You're not going to help Dame Cult sit? With Amiya and Logos there, nothing will happen. I'll wait for them beneath the Palace of Westaleg, but it's his last known location as far as I know. Hello Ryan, welcome to the stream. Hi. Her Highness is gone. It's time to put the past to rest. Your wounds? Insignificant. You don't need to involve yourself in the frontline work anymore. Take care of yourself. Would you understand how powerful I am by now, Runt? You learned quite a bit from us back in the day, didn't you? Bringing you into the city was the most I could do. Whatever is between you and the Regent, Rose Riverside will no longer be involved. Good. Where will you go next? I'll keep tracking her down. She disappeared so suddenly, abandoning Her Highness at the most critical moment. That demands an explanation. One of our sharp-eyed sisters managed to track her as she left Londinium. She's still heading west, though her destination is unclear. Yeah, it's not Arknights. It's not Arknights. You see, that's the thing, Vertoon. As much as I would stream Arknights, the main game that people know me for is still like Project Moon in general. Like Limbus Company, Library of Ruina, Lobotomy Corporation, you know. So even Starbuck is actually a character in Limbus Company. And when you catch her, will you bring her back or kill her? She owes all the riverbank canoes an explanation. But you, Rand, should worry about yourself first. The Regent is close at hand. The Riverside Canoes swore not to get involved with anything related to Babel anymore. However, helping an old acquaintance doesn't break the rules. This smear of blood is a gift and a blessing. For less pain and fewer scars, safe travels, Ascalon. Did you really have to wipe it on my neck? Not my fault you always hide your face so well under that hood. You look better this way. Ah, she's smiling. Oh, by the way, I forgot to ask, what did you think of that kitten? She does not emerge from the shadows, and the wind carries her voice. My judgment is unnecessary. When the dust settles, the truth will reveal itself. Hello, Darkstar. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Yo, 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 yo. We're all the same. You know what else is same? Even today, many still argue about when exactly the war ended. Some say it was when the Naxxerer king fell at the gates of the palace of Wessaleg. Others say it was when the Sarkas fully withdrew from Londinium. As someone who lived through it, I've been asked quite frequently about my opinion. Luckily, I share the exact same view as VINA. The war ended the moment we found the courage to take the sword from VINA's hands and wield it against the Naxxerer king ourselves. We fought back, we destroyed, with our own hands, the enemies who tried to ruin us. We never needed a singular hero. That day, everyone who fought for her home and her future was a hero. Hero on a plastic horse fighting like it's real with a cardboard sword. Everyone, no matter your unit number, which squad you belong to, or which duke you serve, there's no retreating now. Support the allied forces. Why should we lag behind this lot? Quick, go help the exemplars. Captain, my weapon's broken. Take mine. If it breaks, grab another. If there's none left, snatch a blade from the devils and keep fighting. Advance! Advance! For Victoria! For Victoria! Soldier, you should not continue this assault empty-handed. Take this sword. But this is the size of kings. I can't possibly. It belongs to your Royal Highness. No, it belongs to Victoria. On the wreckage of the glorious, trusted allies passed the sword from hand to hand until it reached me, completing its mission. Now, take it from my hand. Let it reach the hands of everyone who needs it. Let its mission continue anew. This is your right as a Victorian. But if you take the sword, what will your Royal Highness use? I still have my hammer. I will not stop. I will stay with you until the end. The early morning sun breaks through the dark clouds. A golden-haired feline and a Victorian stand together. The soldier grips the sword tightly, her gaze locked on the determined Aslan despite the blinding sunlight. She refuses to look away, for she sees the thousands of Victorians rallied behind her, fighting for the same cause. She sees the king walking alongside her people. As you bid. The survivors of the 6th column, the 10th Infantry Regiment, advance with me. For Victoria! May the vast lands they keep our king. She cuts down 2 Naxxramer Royal Court elites and a caster. Her blade bears 2 new notches. His people and all his well-willing. However, she is too gravely injured to continue, so she passes the sword on. A worker grips the sword and presses forward. He perishes alongside a royal court elite, leaving yet another notch on the blade. And give them grace without ending. An infected picks the sword up from the pool of blood. She does not defeat any enemies, instead protecting it with her body. In so doing, she protects her Victoria and hope itself. Then may we call and safely sing, Victoria, give thanks for our home. Finally, the sword pierced the Naxxramer king, after which it disappeared into the chaos of the battle. To this day, we still don't know who the final hero to wield the sword was, or whether they're still alive, but one thing is certain, the sword fulfilled its mission. The Victorians wielded the blade against the invaders, but its legend did not end there. They say it was the workers who recovered the broken size of kings from the blood and mud. As for the rest of the story, well, every child in Londinium can sing it loud and clear. Damn, they just passed the sword along and then they killed the freaking Naxxramer king with it. What a fucking badass thing to do. It's kinda like a twist of the Arthurian legend. I don't see any more Naxxramers. Is the battle finally over? But this blasted fog hasn't let up one bit. Something's not right. The Sarkas aren't attacking under the cover of the thick fog like before. Is this a trap? Based on our previous encounters with the Naxxramer army, they are far more elusive than they seem. Horn, what do you suppose we should do next? Coordinate with the main allied forces, hold up on advancing rashly, and minimize unnecessary casualties until we get a clearer read on the situation. Important being yeah, by a nobody. Yeah, no one even knew who he was. It was like, yeah, this guy, you know, we freaking killed him. He's like the king of the Naxxramer. You know, he's like it's like an undead whatever thingy. I don't even know what it is, but he got killed. Ah! Hello, Sharkigo. Welcome to the stream. How have you been? I have not seen you in a while. You've just been away. What the fuck, man? Don't tell me you've been gooning all this time. But then, thank you for the membership for 16 months. You've been like one of the 4 guild mates in this shit. Alright, sound strategy. Dagda, send the orders to all of our troops. I'll pass it on to the Alliance commanders, as well as Closure and the others. Hey, did Hood even get the frequency right? We're already live? Yeah, everybody listen up. Babbles captured the Military Commission's command center. The bastards don't know their heads from their asses right now, and nobody's got it in them to help out the crusty old Naxxramer king. Hello, Master Truster. Welcome. So quit wasting time and get those feet moving. I don't care if you believe it or not. Just go and get this over with. Oh, and by the way, you might want to look up. The old hag owes me big this time. Huh? What does being a member do? You just see the cringe videos that I have. Also, you get to use the stupid ass emojis like these. You get these stupid ass emojis. Now that you become a member, you just pay like $1 a month. That's it. $1 a month for YouTube membership. But yeah. But hey, they're not stupid. I like them. I think they're nice. But they say they're kind of stupid. Delphine. We traced the transmission. It seems this communication was received on several different frequencies. Both the allies and the Sarkas probably heard it. That voice, it was Wishadel. Sounds like they've been busy. Oh, it's Wishadel. Horn, please reassess the situation. VINA, look at the sky. It's... All eyes turn upwards, and as soon as they hear the sound of steam bursting at full force, echoing above the palace of Westalig. Victoria! The Victorian army boils. It's Charles Lynch! He's gone into the fog! I can hear the commotion inside the clouds. He's battling the Naxxterers. Horn? Although morale is currently high, the Alliance has yet to make any major moves. Clearly, the Dukes are still hesitating. They have reason to be cautious with intelligence from an unknown source. Money! I hope you've been okay, Shark Ego, by the way. Yeah. She summons lions? Damn! Damn, why can't I have her? I don't know, man. The sat is booty killing me. Oh shit, the SAT? I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that. I hope, yeah. I hope I hope you get past it. The SATs. If Rhodes Island trusts Wishadel, then so do I. Huh? We trust you as well, Siege. I'll go tell everyone to get ready. I think it's got the Japanese version. Because Sharkigo, I think Sharkigo, you're in Japan right now, right? Are you in Japan? Huh? What's going on? Did you hear that sound? Right beneath our feet. The Exemplars, we meet at last. You're Canadian, yeah. But I thought you were in Japan. My teachers are Chinese. That is so confusing. Wait a minute, VINA. Am I seeing things, or did a giant thing just burrow out from underground? Hey! Look, it's Granny. A giant thing? No, it has a name. The Crawler. My grandson designed it. Pretty good, huh? The gray-haired pilot blows a smoke ring, standing proudly on the ladder of the massive machine. It has 4 massive steam-powered hydraulic legs encased in protective armor that bears the unmistakable signs of a worker's handiwork. Smoke is still billowing from its enormous black cannon barrel, a clear sign that it was the one responsible for the massive hole in the ground. A steady stream of Self-Salvation Corps members emerged from the gaping hole beneath the crawler, carrying combat supplies up to the surface. Siege, thank goodness we made it here in time. Oh my god, thank you! Thank you for the, 20 membership gifts. Now people can see my freaking cringe videos. Am I right, guys? If you had membership before, you would know. You would know the cringe stuff that I post exclusively for members. Hello, Roland. Welcome. Starting now, the Self-Salvation Corps will join forces with you. With Granny and her team helping out, we'll have a much greater chance of victory. We just got that message ourselves. It seems the timing is spot on. Yeah, Roland is there. I went on a binge watch when I got gifted. Yeah, what was your impression of the cringe stuff that I post? Do you think I should do it more? Do you guys think I should post more members only videos? If so, what should I post? Blah. Where do I watch the cringe stuff? Post ASMR? Trust? Okay, okay. What should I say if I do ASMR? What should I say? Victoria thanks you. Horn? All clear. The preparations are complete and we're ready to move out at any time. No, not everyone. Only it's kind of random. Nah, it's okay, Roland. It's okay. You're always welcome. Good. Everyone, this is the final battle. Wait a minute. There's still one thing left. I need to adjust the cannon. There, that should do it. Cover your ears. No, holy shit. You should have seen... Yeah, you should have seen how... whatchamacallit. You should have seen how much Sharkigo used to donate on Tonrep streams. My guy made his entire stream chat into members. The cannon strikes the giant bell at the center of Octerig, an ancient relic that had stood for centuries. The bell tolls, loud, clear, and beautiful, followed by the sound of the Alliance war horns and the furious battle cries. We've got to let certain people know we're here. You're in command now. Yeah, it's Catherine, but you know, it's a different one. She's a granny. She's a gilf. She's a gilf Sharkigo. Do you like hags? She's a hag. Look at her. You're in command now. Victorians, charge forth to our final victory. Catherine will know Heathcliff. She invented... Oh my god, thank you. Thank you for the 20 membership again. Much appreciated. I'm so glad that you're here, by the way. Why do they keep on doing this though? I kinda hate it. Bro, they got a sword. I'm stupid. I freaking... Oh my lord. Okay. Then we got Nyamu here. And then we got this one. Yeah, we're gonna have the whole band right here. Right here, guys. Lucky. Unlucky, yeah. It do be like that. Sometimes you really just don't get memberships. Go! Actually, I have no idea what to do with these ones. See, I got the entire I got almost the entire band. Go, schoolgirls! I don't know what's going on. See, that's okay. That's okay. If you don't know what's going on, that means you're not getting spoiled, right? Also, this is not the main story. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. This is not the main story. Don't worry about it. I just have the collab units from Ave Mujika. That's why. Just you know. these motherfuckers can pick up weapons, but I don't care. They're gonna suffer. They're all gonna die. Yeah, she has a guitar. Yeah, because everyone these are high school girls with mental illness. You have the units as well. Yeah, see? Thank you, Sharkigo. Now I have money to buy all of their costumes. Yeah, 40 gifted. Yeah. It's Sharkigo. He's one of the goats. I just don't know because they got isekai. Because they were dreaming. They were dreaming, you know, the bang dream. Am I right, people? Yeah. So they were dreaming, they were trapped in a dream and stuff like that, you know. Yeah. They got that. They got isekai. Why did you get banned? What the fuck? You got banned from the Discord? Who the fuck banned you? How the hell did you get banned from Discord? What did you do? Did you get the entire Discord? It's just Discord in general? Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Jesus. Victory. In the boxing ring, victory is about honor and glory. On the battlefield, victory is about lives saved and lost. Oh, yeah, that's unfortunate. Oh, did you get back your account? The Naxxramer King's death terrified everyone who saw it. I don't want to think about it now, much less include it in my book. That sarcasm won't get a eulogy from me, but I'll forever honor the last team knight, Sir Charles Lynch. A VPN to dodge. How long has it been since he's moved? 10 minutes. Oh, the goat! No one dares to approach Charles Lynch. Everyone gathers around the last team knight, down on one knee in a show of respect. He stands tall and unwavering before the palace of Westaleg, steam gushing from every crack in his armor, scorching, unrelenting. This guy is who he is though? Yeah, he's how many last nights are there? Only 2. The last night from the event. The last night from the event, and this one, the last steam night. Like the sound of a beating heart. How can he still be standing with such grievous wounds from the battle with the Naxxramer King? It was never his body alone that kept him upright, or he would have never made it out of the mausoleum of the kings. Oh, probably. VINA walks towards the steam knight as everyone else watches on. VINA, don't get close to him. He's off his rocker. I have to know for sure. But he almost killed you back in the underground, VINA. Better do it. Something's not right with the steam knight. Sir Charles, Siege probably sensed it too. Is the doctor even here? What is this story? Yeah, it's Siege's story. It's not the doctor's. He's kind of like in the background. Yeah. He's kind of like in the background for now. Got baited. 130? Shit, I probably should have gambled one more time because I stopped after 120 and I didn't get him. Who's Siege? Morgan, but trust her. VINA approaches the steam knight. She can feel the temperature rise from the hot steam. Yeah, this is Siege. I've never seen you like this, not even back in the mausoleum of kings. The war is over. You've protected Victoria. You've completed your mission. Yeah, but her codename is... Yeah, her codename is Siege. Didn't bother saving up. I just want to collect everyone. See, that's the thing. So who's VINA? She's supposed to be the king of Victoria. Also, hello. Hello. Former Rat King. Klepto is actually the former Rat King, guys. Alright. Yeah. No, I saw it. What's Victoria? You know what? Yeah, you don't. Don't ask because you're gonna get spoiled. Just just relax. You know, you're gonna get spoiled. Basically, France and London combined. Yeah. It is. And yeah, Vertum. I saw your message. I saw your What are you still searching for? The sword? Sorry, it was lost somewhere on the battlefield. Or perhaps you're waiting for something else. VINA gently touches Sir Charles's armor. Every scratch and mark etched into it tells the Steam Knight story. Person underneath, or is a steam machine? There's a person underneath it. And no, I don't think you can crack them anymore because they're basically dead. The battle with his comrades on the day he swore to inherit the title. The battle on the frontier to quell uprisings. He survived amidst a storm of witchcraft. The betrayal in the mausoleum of kings. The charge towards the glorious, towards Originium. Sir Charles Lynch has never fallen. When does Roland showed up? Probably around chapter 15 or 16. Either of the two. You're looking at the palace of Westalig. I understand now. You're not the only one. Many more are looking over at the palace. VINA looks back at the gathered Victorians in the distance, wounded, silent, excited, weeping. The people had already formed a long human wall on their own, holding back the restive and agitated crowd. They are all murmuring different names. Siege, VINA, Alexandrina, Victoria. I never believed you'd gone mad. Sir Charles, this is our second official meeting. I once hoped that if you found your way out of the darkness, you would find something worth protecting. We've already made it this far. Please wait a little bit longer until I return. Steam hissing! VINA walks past the Steam Knight, up the steps of the Palace of Westalig, and alone through its door. The time slowly passes. At first the crowd is silent, but gradually they stare, as unrest begins to spread. Why is it taking so long? Could there be other enemies inside? Should we go and help? Quiet. Have faith in the Royal Highness Alexandrina. Can't you see that even the Steam Knight is waiting here in silence? I've heard the crown is still inside. Do you think that is when she comes out we'll have a new king? Something's not right here. Based on our intelligence, there shouldn't be any more of the military commission's forces left. There should be nothing left in that palace. Are we just gonna stand here like idiots? We ought to just go in and see for ourselves. I'll go. There are better choices. Well, we're the only ones who can drive the crawler. As long as we've got the crawler, we've nothing to fear. We'll be protected even against the Steam Knight. This month. Oh my god. What the hell? How are you liking the lore? Yeah, I like the lore. It's just that I feel like chapter 1 to 8 is their strongest story, if in my opinion. No, I already have Tragothea, don't worry about it. Yeah. I have him E2'd. The freaking cat pipe bomb is the best. Cat pipe bomb. VINA never told us about what she saw in the palace of Westalic, and we never asked Feist about it either. Okay, Centurion, bye-bye. You have a good one. It doesn't matter. I'm just relieved that once the military commission's banner fell from atop the palace, VINA didn't actually walk out wearing the crown. That's my VINA. At least that's how I felt at the time. Mention I'm on the road and thus can barely hear ya. I'm sorry. I was just saying that the first 8 chapters of Arknights is probably their strongest story, in my opinion. I just want to finish chapter 14 and chapter 15 just so I can have a better opinion about it. There she is. She's coming out. Where's the crown? Why isn't she wearing the crown? Quiet, you moron. She hasn't been coronated yet. Why should she be wearing the crown already? What's that in her hands? Is that the devil's flag? Good people of Victoria, the Naxxramer king is dead. I have torn down this flag that the enemy has stabbed into the heart of our great Londinium. We will tear down every Sarkaz banner left in our home and drive out every enemy still consumed by their bloodlust. But please, spare the unarmed ones. Spare anyone willing to surrender. The war is over. We must not avenge slaughter with more slaughter, nor meet hatred with more hatred. I, VINA Victoria, wish to speak to all the heroes who have fought to defend our Victoria. Hear me. We have liberated Londinium, liberated Victoria. In these coming days, months, and years, we must revive Victoria. We shall revive Victoria. VINA raises her hammer aloft for all to see. The people rise to their feet, and a wave of cheers spreads outward from the center, each surge louder than the last. Londinium and her citizens celebrate her rebirth. Did I ever give you my info on Arknights? I don't think so. I still have some friend slots left, so I might just post it. So you know, so that you guys can show. At the center of the crowd, the last Steam Knight lets out his final roar, steam bursting forth. His heart stops beating, and he ignites it with the suit's burning core. His vision blurs, so he clears it with the steam hot enough to melt flesh. Damn, he just disappeared. Then Sir Charles sees it, Victoria's flag basking in the sun's golden glow. Sir Charles Lynch can finally fall. R.I.P. Sir Charles. He falls to the light of dawn, to a new beginning. Steam completely envelopes Sir Charles's enormous body, making his demise unceremonious and almost unnoticed. Amidst the cheering crowd, a figure walks into the cloud of steam. Allerdale bids farewell to the hero she once so deeply admired. You could have killed me back then. The despicable meeting her end at the hands of her hero. That would have been the perfect ending to her story. So why must the despicable be the one to bid farewell to the hero? Sir Charles, you have completed your mission. My father once taught me that every Steam Knight returning triumphantly from his mission would have a squire to remove his armor and wipe away the dust. Allow me to remove your armor. It has long fused with your body. Or temperature dropping. I will keep your core. I promise that your heart will never stop burning. I will bear witness to Victoria's future. Sir Charles, you've seen the things you hope to protect restored to their former brilliance. Have you any final words, good Steam Knight? From this day forward, you will be honored as a Steam Knight. Oh, let's go! Damn, he really just knighted Allerdale. Amazing. Sir Charles Lynch, tell me, what do you want for your reward? Your Majesty, I wish for your blade to always be sharp. I wish for the wheat my wife harvests to fill the granary by our doorstep year after year. I wish to hold my newborn daughter in my arms and fly over Londinium, gazing down at the factories bustling day and night throughout the city. I wish for my neighbor whose legs were crippled by illness to stand again, so we can drink, sing, and celebrate through the night with our comrades we know so well. Your Majesty, what I wish for is a life of lasting peace. If this reward requires me to fight for it myself, then, Your Majesty, I pledge to you, I will always keep fighting for you, for all my loved ones, for myself, and for Victoria. Damn! Victoria. The oath of Sir Charles Lynch, the final words of the last Steam Knight. You never abandoned yourself, even when Victoria abandoned you. Ah, Steam Knight. I don't deserve that title, nor this set of armor. This war has already claimed too many lives. Remember Allerdale? Allerdale betrayed them because she was gonna give the sword to the Duke of Castor. I hope yours is the last. Goodbye, Sir Charles Lynch. Listen, they're all bidding you farewell. Victoria! Victory! Victoria! For Victoria! Victoria, his final hoarse whisper, merges with the crowd's shouting like raindrops quietly dropping into the sea. Allerdale sees the excited faces in the crowd, yet cannot help falling into silence. Her eyes are drawn to the woman standing on the steps, VINA. She knows VINA can see her as well. VINA just stands there, looking back at her, her lips moving slightly. Did you recognize me? Allerdale sighs. You made the right choice. You're standing exactly where you belong. As am I. Londinium does not need any more heroes, VINA. She turns and walks away, disappearing into the white billows of steam. Seaborn. Yeah. Man, I sure love getting a dip into the ocean. Oh wait, what is that? I've been assimilated into a hive mind. What are you looking at, VINA? The Steam Knight is gone. He has completed his mission. That steam, I thought it was like last time. This time is different. Then there's no need to bother him. Someone is already seeing him off. Alright. Celebration and mourning. VINA, what should we do next? The people stand cheering in front of the palace of Westaleg. They all look to VINA. They're waiting for you. Then, I shall show them all, Delphine. Is this a speaker's answer? She sent you, her old comrades, to drive us away. No, guarding the Sinistral is the only one of the Defense Force's responsibilities. Justice is justice, Hoff. Heroes shouldn't be treated this way. Diane and all the exemplars who bled don't deserve this, do they, Commander? I understand what you're saying, but this isn't how the Parliament makes decisions. We cannot let this become a precedent. I do not know politics, Captain. I know that Diane is a good person. If Parliament insists, many hearts will be lost. And you, sir? You still will not yield? I know Diane well. She would never act out of selfishness, nor does she have any ties with the nobility. Therefore, I humbly ask the Speaker to take time out of her busy schedule to reconsider Diane's verdict. This was a decision rendered by the Provisional Court. Diane broke into the locked throne room in direct defiance of Parliament. We also know that Diane very well, but I'm afraid there's nothing. Diane? Yes, she's the one who introduced us to you. After the war, we lost our homes and nearly our lives. If it weren't for her constant encouragement, I'd probably still be passed out in a barrel of ale. You don't think she's a bad person either, do you? It's just that Speaker VINA, sorry. It's a force of habit. Speaker VINA must have made a mistake. We've all gone to her office, but I feel like just having numbers on our side might not be enough. Besides, your words carry more weight. Please, I'm begging you. Sorry, but I have to assume that if Parliament put Diane on trial, they must have also allowed her to present a defense. No matter how strange or unfair I think their decision is, having Speaker VINA force them to change it at the last minute would be even more unfair. But Diane's case should be treated differently. We just barely survived the war and now she's going to die over something so stupid? What? You found me in another Arknights compilation? What compilation is it this time? Is it skill issue compilation? Listen to the radio, listen to the patrons in the bars. You'll hear that nobody's happy about this decision. Oh, the skill issue compilation. Oh my lord. I love having a skill issue. Am I right, people? What do you think, Catherine? You said we could lodge our complaints with VINA anytime. I think Diane is just a stupid girl who did a stupid thing, nothing more. She means well, but what she did was moronic. She defied a direct order of the Parliament and left VINA with no other choice. So you're planning to turn down the pharma rep? How do you expect me to convince Parliament? Actually, VINA does have a chance to solve this. With her reputation, persuading Parliament to impose a lighter punishment is not impossible. That one and under 3 attempts? Which one? Shit, I need to see this. Yeah, I'll see it. I'll look at it. Because I see Zima is here. I see Zima is here all the time in the clips. Hardest stages. Do you have Tex Alter? No, I don't have her yet. I don't have Lappland and Texas Alter. Which is, yeah. You know? If not, would you like to loan mine? I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll get them. I'll get them all. I'll get all of them. But yeah, you can add me to your Arknights. You know, I'm just finishing the story so that I can add people in Arknights. Yeah, I used her. I actually used her in the thingy. I used her in IS. I tried using her in IS once and holy shit, that fast redeploy is so good. It's so goated. Actually, VINA does have a chance to solve this. Okay, I already did that. But many eyes are watching as she makes her final decision. This is just one of the many tricky issues that the Speaker of Londinium's Parliament has to face. A hero may be able to save everyone in a war, but... Grandma Catherine is very sexy. So true. So true. She's a Jilf. Lady Delphine. We spent quite a bit of time trying to find you. Me? In just one day, Diane's case caused quite an uproar across Londinium. We briefly investigated who was spreading the news and inciting the public. So, Parliament wants me to shut up. No, Eliseo. Compared to deliberate acts of sabotage, your actions have had significantly less impact. Actually, we all admire you for fighting so hard for someone you have not known for very long. Hello, Suppressed, welcome. VINA understands how you feel. She wanted to come see you in person, but I stopped her. I apologize, but Madam Speaker has more urgent matters to attend to presently. Is there absolutely no room for negotiation regarding the Jan's case? No, VINA could change things. We all know that. Frankly, this is a very sad case. However, it will serve as a message from Parliament to all the citizens. I saw that you requested to review Parliament's records, so you must be well aware of Diane's charges, the defense that she herself presented, and the various PM's opinions of her. The citizenry has collectively established Londinium's current laws, and the Provisional Court made its judgment of Diane in accordance with those laws. Isn't this how you do things in Colombia? But she's a war hero. Shouldn't her merits outweigh her faults? That's a notion steeped in reason, yet brimming with arrogance. I often come across this phrase in history books, usually said by old Victorian kings. But if VINA crosses this line and the others allow it to happen, then what is the point of having Parliament? How would our Parliament be any different from the one where the king himself served as speaker? I don't know the answer to that question, Eliseo, but none of us want to take the risk of finding out. Parliament will not interfere with any of your endeavors. However, as far as Diane's case is concerned, I'm sorry. This is the Parliament's decision and it can't be changed. Diane never told me specifically what kind of soldier she was during the war. Most of the time she talked to me about her hopes for Londinium's future. Most of the people I meet in Londinium harbor high hopes and dreams for the city's future. This is the city's great fortune. Our duty is to ensure we never let its people down. I see. The herbs Diane grew in the greenhouse against all odds will mature in February. I hear they can alleviate the excruciating pain of orifity. I'll wait until they mature and take some samples back to Colombia. Okay, if you need any help before then just let us know. Actually, when I first arrived in Londinium, I was also curious as to what kind of person Speaker VINA was. Damn, it really takes long. Ah, they're so cute! Look at her! Dagda is so cute. I think out of everyone in the Glasgow gang, Dagda is my favorite. When VINA and I visit schools and sanatoriums to give surprises to the infected children, they always ask us about the story of Princess Alexandrina and the Princess Royal. We then tell them the whole tale of the street urchin who became a legendary war hero and the savior of Londinium. But the story always ends when VINA walks out of the Palace of Westalig. At that point, it's not so fit for children. How I wish the story could end with VINA tearing off those fancy clothes and returning to us to Norport, to the Glasgow gang. But I know that's not possible anymore. On the day of the mass protest against Diane's verdict, VINA explained to us in detail the proposal she was going to submit to the Dukes at her upcoming meeting. They covered a whole lot of topics like food, healthcare, education, and civil service reforms. Hello! Hello, Huker! VINA had the right solutions to all of those issues, but she didn't say a word about Diane. We listened quietly to all of her proposals and then left without bringing it up. Is the stream going good? Yeah, it is. It is. Thank you. Yeah, you done playing DuckDuckGo with your friends? You will inventory report, comprehensive report on all the city sanatoriums, report on orifity suppressant distribution. VINA returns her gaze to the documents in front of her. She struggles to absorb the reams of data. She knows that in just a few minutes, the bell on the table will ring to remind her to head to the banquet hall. She also knows that those guests don't truly care about the number she has tried to memorize, much less the actual lives, deaths, and hardships they represent. But she cares. This time she's the one who invited the Dukes for dinner. I hope this works. In the now quiet office, the faint shouts of protesters outside the window could still be heard. I'm sorry, Diane. Well, fairly enough. She doesn't really have, anything. Wow, look at that! Wow, there's another one! You thought that was the final stage? No. Oh shit, I forgot! I should add you guys. Fuck, I was like trying to do, yeah. I just keep on doing shit. Yeah. Zone 2 is all finally cleaned up. Now it's just Zone 4 left. How are you doing? Tough work, eh? Want to take a break? I'm just cleaning as fast as you are, as you can plenty see. You don't need to try and accommodate me just because I'm an infected. That's not it at all. I just thought you must be tired with everything you've been through and all. Oh, I thought never mind. As for the incident with the crown, I'm fully clear on that now. It was just a spur of the moment thing. Besides, you're not the only one who wanted to do that. Actually, it seems like all of a sudden people aren't as afraid of the infected anymore. That's because we're in Londinium. The policies instituted by the Speaker and Parliament have, at the very least, stopped many people from openly showing fear and resentment towards the infected. But according to the Colombian friend of mine outside of Londinium, things haven't changed. Anyway, thanks for helping with the cleanup. We would have had the captain on us again without you. Hello, Just a Watcher. Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hi. I should be the one thanking you for not shackling me. Having something to do helps put my mind at ease. If you ask me, you need not worry about Parliament's decision. Think about it. Of all the places in Londinium where they could have detained you, why did they choose the Defense Forces lockup? It's because we're all either old war buddies or familiar faces who can look out for you. Don't worry, once things cool down, we'll find a reason for you to go home. Kim Ji-hoon looks different, yeah. Yeah, the recent stream totally changed him, you know. He became Menhera because of it. He had to become Menhera. The protesters outside the speaker's office, they're the ones who are missing the picture. We all know what kind of person VINA is. Are you feeling alright? Do you need something to drink? You're saying the speaker is going to release me? I'm saying just rest here for now where it's safe until things die down out there. The captain didn't allow you to have a radio or read the newspaper, right? It's because he was worried that you might get to thinking too much. If you're still feeling jittery, my good buddy, he gets thrown in the drunk tank every few days. He stashed some premium hooch around here somewhere. I had Path of Life. I streamed it. I'll go grab a few bottles for you. Diane gives a faint, wry smile as she strains to catch the sounds coming from outside. But aside from the faint sound of water running through pipes, she hears nothing but the distant drills of the defense forces. Ever since she was brought in here, she has been more or less cut off from the outside world. I wonder if Alyssciel is doing alright? I really should have let him know beforehand. He must be so worried about me now. Indeed, he went to nearly everyone he knows to plead on your behalf. Madam Speaker! Good, they aren't treating you like some common criminal. And you made sure of that? No, they did it on their own. They believe you don't deserve this sentence. Many came to me on your behalf. Your friends, my friends, our comrades in arms, and even some civilians who don't know you at all. Diane, I snatched some of my buddy's liquor for you. He takes a big swig of whiskey. Before the soldier even reaches Diane and VINA, he snaps to attention. The whiskey caught awkwardly in his mouth, too afraid to swallow or spit it out. He quickly hides the bottles behind him and salutes VINA. So, no need to hide it, Patel. As I recall, Horn did mention that drinking is prohibited in the barracks. Yes, VINA, but this is, won't tell Horn, but in return you'll keep my eye visiting Diane a secret. And set the bottle down, will you? Weren't you bringing it to Diane anyway? Alright. VINA, you came here to discuss the plans with Diane, right? Yes. See, Diane, I told you not to worry, didn't I? I'll go finish cleaning Zone 4. I've been on duty all day, and I didn't see anyone here. Would you like a taste of the whiskey Patel left? It doesn't smell all that bad. Diane shakes her head slightly, a bit downcast. Mind if I have a sip then? Meeting with those dukes left me parched. Madam Speaker, did you put me here because you really wanted to? We thought you'd feel better among old friends. You would rather I threw you in solitary? No, of course not. Honestly, I'm not as resolute as you think. My past isn't much different from yours, or from that of most Londoniers. Diane, I did hesitate over my decision. So, does your visit mean Parliament has come to a verdict? I feel it best that I inform you of Parliament's decision in person. I bid you adieu, Lieutenant Diane Weber of the former 6th Column 10th Infantry Regiment. You are unquestionably a war hero. Thank you for your great service to our homeland. Parliament? I see. Madam Speaker, when will it happen? Tomorrow. Alright. Have you any regrets? Have you? Perhaps my biggest regret is that after the war, I didn't immediately strip off this outfit and hide myself back in Norport. You would never have done that. I know you. The siege will never abandon our homeland, and the Speaker of Londinium will never abandon Victoria. Ha! I have no regrets either, VINA. May I call you that? You may. We've met many times and fought side by side just as often. But today, I think, is the first day we can truly call ourselves friends. VINA, before I go, would you share a drink with me? Bro, you're the one who said that you didn't want a drink a while ago. What the fuck? Why do you want a drink again? When you walked alone into the palace of Westalig, everyone believed that the woman who emerged would be wearing the crown. A hero must one day be crowned king. Every collection of fairy tales in that old bookstore on Baker Street had a story like that. It was my favorite place to go before I enlisted. I really did want to witness history, VINA. But I let you down. I let a lot of people down. Yes, you could have been a great ruler. Just because I wanted to make Londinium a better place? Didn't the old king, the one who was hanged public, also want to make Londinium? To make all of Victoria a better place? Things rarely go as planned. Sometimes what you believe is right may look wrong to others. I've only recently begun to understand that. Then, what is there to do? I'm still searching for that answer, Diane. Someone I trust told me to try to accept those who hate me and to stand firm in my own sense of justice. I'm still learning, but I never imagined this path would be so lonely. You're drunk, VINA. VINA shakes her head. She draws her sword and hands it to Diane. You remember King Gasaika, the size of kings? Yes, I took it from your own hands after all. After the battle, I discovered that it had completely dulled. The smiths worked tirelessly day and night to reforge it for me. This new sword is heavier. It carries the weight of even greater expectations than before. Diane, this sword reminds me every day of the right path. The future of Victoria doesn't rest with me or Parliament. It rests on all of you, those who reclaimed our home with their own strength. Are there any femboys? Damn, I don't know, man. I don't think so. Sorry. Sorry to disappoint. Vina, I have one last question. What really happened in the palace of Westaleg that day? What kind of story would you like to hear? A heroic fairy tale that'll make it into the books of the old bookstore? Or the truth so plain that it's almost boring? Diane takes a long swig of her drink, her hand brushing over the cold steel of the sword. To be honest, I prefer the old sword. When I used it to strike down our enemies, those were the moments I felt closest to Victoria. Back when I was living a simple, uneventful life, I never imagined I'd have thoughts like these. And besides, there's hardly any time left to savor these quiet pre-war days, is there? Vina, forgive me, but I can't save the last bit of this whiskey for you. I really need it. Why, now, of all times, am I suddenly afraid to die? Vina, before I'm completely drunk, would you tell me one last fairy tale? Her tears fall on the sword, sliding down its blade, drip, drip. Diane, you already know the stories of the past, and you were there for the best parts of this fairy tale. But you may not know how it ends. That day, I entered the palace of Westaleg, torn down the Sarkas banner, and was about to leave, when suddenly I heard someone call my name from the throne room. Alexandrina, Vina, Victoria. And I pushed open the door that had been sealed for too long. I saw. Dang alcoholic. Well, gotta... Well, you're about to die, You're about to die, you gotta just drink. Oh, is it the next king? Oh, it's not. My father, Alyssciel II, speaking to me. My Alexandrina, you're finally home. Come sit by my side, daughter of Victoria. Vina couldn't make out the king's face. The golden mask blended with his golden hair, radiating authority and an air of mystery. It was Victoria personified. My daughter, are you afraid of me? Are you afraid of Victoria? Vina, never reveal even the slightest hint of fear to your subjects. Your teacher should have taught you that. You died long ago. 26 years ago, they hanged you from the gallows. Laughable. Who could kill Victoria? Those greedy condorwings thought they could tear the flesh from my body to feed themselves. They were so blinded by fear that they conspired in regicide. Also, they could feast upon the lands of the Aslands for their own gain. But no one can kill us, not the Dukes, not the Red Dragon. We are the beating heart of Victoria. So that's why your statue in the Mausoleum of Kings was never completed. The Dukes never truly laid you to rest. You've been here all along. What little courage they possessed drove them to confine me in this throne room, but never to claim my throne. Cowardly usurpers. They fear my people. They fear my steam knights. They fear us, Vina. My daughter, tell me, do my people still remember me? Do my knights still guard our palace? The people of Victoria have long since adopted to life without a monarch. As for your knights, they're all gone. They were murdered by the very people they were sworn to protect. And what of you, Vina? I can barely remember what you look like. Then come closer. Take off my mask and look closely. You'll see only yourselves, Alexandrina. The blood of the royal line flows in us both. I'm sorry, my child, that I failed to keep my promise. I intended to hand you a peaceful and powerful Victoria, yet betrayal has left me sitting here, rotting on my throne, for over 20 years. But at last you've returned. Take my scepter, wear my crown. Proclaim to our people that their sovereign has returned. Purge our land of all dissent and punish every coward who betrayed the crown. Let glory endure. This is Victoria's rightful way. The king's scepter struck heavily against the throne platform, its dull echo reverberating. Blood was never the source of our strength. How familiar those words are, just like my defiant boasts to my own father. You still have much to learn, my daughter. Let me teach you a long overdue lesson, the meaning of royal power. Still, I grant you the right to oppose me. Alexandrina, return to my side and listen. No, you're already dead, your majesty. All that remains here is your echo, lost in the glories of a bygone empire. I do not need you to grant me anything, nor do I need you to validate the strength of my convictions. I just want you to rest in peace, father. VINA tightened her grip on her hammer, stepped onto the platform, and walked toward the Empire's last glimmer of twilight. A hero's final blow. Hero on a plastic horse, fighting like it's real. Oh shit! With the cardboard sword. Go! Fly my Oh shit, what happened? Why is the lion over here? What the fuck? Remaining on this stage, I'm the only one. I am my biggest fan. I am my biggest fan. I am my enemy and my friend. Hero, gonna prove my version of justice is more just than yours. You know, remaining on this stage, I'm the only one. Oh my god, she just converted. She got converted into loot boxes. What the fuck? Guys, they converted her. They made her into a loot box. What the fuck? Ooh. Jesus, not even her healing can keep up at this point. What the fuck? I am so confused. Oh wow. Hey, that was it? Huh? Huh? How was he dead? How is he dead? How did he die? Thank you, Yeeter Deleter. Oh shit! Oh, I'm stupid! Oh, that was... Oh, there was another blue thing there? Oh, fuck, I'm stupid. Ah, fuck. I'm so stupid! Hello, Tampio. Welcome. Hi. You can 3-ops this stage with 4 stars only. I didn't know. You're wilding? Hell yeah. I am my biggest fan. I am my biggest fan. I am my enemy and my friend. Hero, gonna prove my version of justice is more just than yours. I am my enemy and my friend.
Je suis partout.
Don't you just hate it when you get converted into loot boxes? Whoa, she got... Oh my god, she really gets converted to loot boxes. What the fuck?
La haine brûlante.
I hate that. I really don't like that. Yeah, get him. I am my enemy and my friend. Stop blocking shit. Okay, now I can just do this.
一番厄介な敵はどれだ？私が相手をしてやる。
あなたたちの終幕にバンカをドクター信じてるから。こっちこっち。
ひるんではいないか。少しは骨があるよ。
Take care! Yeah, thank you. You have a good one, Tampio. Bye
手伝
bye.
うね。もっと盛り上げてこうよ。
Oh my god, a steam knight!
うせろ。
Hey, I know this guy. Ain't he Mr. Charles? Ain't that guy Mr. Charles?
Ricevuto.
Non puoi fermarmi. ドクターと私この黄昏の楽園に歌ね。
Wow. Made it to Australia. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's Kim Ji-hoon. It's Kim Ji-hoon. He's here. He's he's actually receiving some asylum, some help because he had that Menhera stream, you know. I gotta shelter him. I gotta shelter Kim Ji-hoon. VINA, I don't like this story. The king who found no peace in his eternal rest upon the throne, and the hero who laid down her crown. The story's over, but has anything really changed? You and King Alyssciel both wanted to make Victoria better, but in the end... The end takes a hard swig from the bottle. The burning liquor stings, coaxing more tears from her already swollen eyes. If the king couldn't do it, then what hope do we have? I can dissolve this company if I want to. Oh my god, I swear to god. Freaking Kim Ji-hoon. Man, I love the guy, you know? Yeah, I'm actually contractually obligated to draw him. I'm gonna draw him. I'm gonna replace the cover of Needy Streamer Overload, but it's Kim Ji-hoon. How can we possibly change anything? But the story's not over yet, Diane. I had also believed it would all end when the king found peace, but then someone unexpected appeared. To see girls and immediately hit on them, yeah, there are some people that are like that. There are some people that are just so confident with themselves that they're like, oh, you know, I'm pretty sure that that any girl that I hit on will actually like me. Should I even ask what brings you here? A white figure emerges from the shadows behind the throne. Faint glimpses of that fairy can be seen in so many of Victoria's legends. Power, intrigue, destiny, dreams coming through. Throughout the centuries-old tales, she seems to possess different powers, yet no one can say for certain which one is truly her. VINA, who did you see? I saw the unicorn. VINA, you've far exceeded my expectations. You've shown me new possibilities. Put down your hammer. I am not your enemy. We fought side by side once, didn't we? Who are you, unicorn? A tailor's daughter, a leader of the self-salvation course, a witness to Victoria. Of course, many old men, even as they faced death, insisted on calling me the nation's sentinel in their history books. Wishful thinking, I suppose. Over the hundreds of years I remained in Victoria, I've assumed and later erased countless identities, but at present I am Clovicia. In short, I am your friend, one sincerely pleased by all you've achieved. Does that answer satisfied you, VINA? Another one of the long-lived? You deceived every ally in the Salvation Corps as well as all of Rhodes Island. Yeah. We're all Asians. It's 2:38 a.m. here. We're all Asians, unfortunately. We all live the same time zones, maybe. For the people, Alyss has to begin stream 4 hours earlier. See, the thing is, I would do that, but like, as long as the people in my place are awake, you know, I couldn't do that. I don't want you guys to endure the noise. Yeah, we all suffer from the bad spawn place, you know, but it's okay, right? We're all in this together, guys. Deceived. I never deceived anyone. Everyone has their desires, I merely fulfill them. Ordinary people tormented by sarcasm, bloodshed, wanted you to survive, so I led the self-salvation course to find a way out. Ancient families, mired in power struggles, feared annihilation in the Empire's whirlpool, so I eliminated every threat to the continuation of the ducal lineage. Frederick III hoped Victoria wouldn't fall into chaos beneath the Red Dragon's shadow. I could grant that wish too. But now you've come to me? Alexandrina, daughter of Alistair. Why would you think I'm only just noticing you now? We all live together. Yeah, I have bad sleep. Yesterday I slept at 11 a.m. I woke up at like 4 a.m. And then after that I fell asleep again and woke up at like 3 p.m. That's how fucked up my sleep schedule is, but I'm trying to fix it. Yeah, a Pegasus. VINA, history is like a sailing ship, and you all are the ones who steer its course. Since you wish to change Victoria, I can help you. What role would you assume to realize your ideals? You would be a king, a speaker, or even the sole leader of the exemplars. Any of those titles are yours to choose. Yeah, of course. Average Asian parents? Did you? Yeah. Did you know that you know, I think yeah, I was like raised in a very strict household. VINA, I must say yours isn't a new story. I've read far too many like it in the old shops. In the end, the hero always accepts the fairy's gift. So in the end, you chose the role of a speaker? No, Diane. I choose nothing. For hundreds of years, the unicorn has chosen the heroes, and the heroes have merely chosen their boons. But why? Why? Yes, why did I have to choose her? Why are you laughing, VINA? Do you hear that sound outside? They're cheering for victory and for Victoria. Wait, let me just drink water. My throat is so dry. Let me just do that, okay? I'll be back in a bit. Okay, I'm back. Many of them don't have grand ambitions. They don't think of protecting anyone. Some of them would not even share a piece of bread with a starving man. Yet they are still willing to risk their lives for even the smallest sliver of hope. They are my Victoria. They are Cheerios for winning. They're Cheerios because they're British. Welcome to the stream, by the way. I like those fools and I'm willing to look out for them. Yeah, I graduated 8 years ago. I graduated as an IT professional. I was able to enjoy a bit of the IT, the IT stuff. But before the AI shit happened, Victoria is the same as winning. They've been winning. We're winning. And you, Clavicia, you have no right to make me choose something I've been doing all along. You'd best leave unless you don't mind it getting awkward. You know what mine was like, yeah? What mine was in the when I was like young. My dad actually tried, like he tried to swat my hands, like he kept on swatting my hands because I was left-handed and he wanted me to become right-handed so that I could be normal. Siege! You're a fool too, Alexandrina, just like your father. Send them a message for me. Tell them the tailor's daughter is dead. I have fulfilled their wishes. Nah, I was just too stubborn. I was just too stubborn for it. I just freaking endured all of it, I just endured all of the beatings of my hand. Siege, I got the crawler in here to back you up. Yeah, I got hit like so many times. I got hit by the slipper, I got hit by the freaking belt, I got hit by the hanger. I got hit by the plastic hanger so bad that it actually shattered. We've been waiting outside for you forever. We were afraid something happened to you. It's been taken care of. Thank you, Feist. Huh? Come on then, aren't they still all waiting for us? This battle must end now. Oh, cause the thing is, yeah, this was in the 90s. This was in the 90s. I'm pretty old. I'm like a fucking stinky millennial. So, there's that. Uh-oh, stinky. That's the end of the story, Diane. Diane? The condemned soldier has finished the last drop of alcohol and is sound asleep. Diane wanted to drink herself into a stupor. VINA has finished telling her story, but Diane cannot bring herself to face her own ending. She wanted to drink herself into a dream in which even death could not catch up to her. She gets her wish. Ah. Yeah. I mean, I'm not on the, I'm not like saying that what happened to me is like good or anything like that, but it was I think it was the norm during that time, being a child of Asian parents, who and what's worse is that my father was in the military before. I'm sorry, Diane. I'm not worthy of being a monarch. I'm not even sure I'm qualified to serve as a speaker. Besides, this war has changed many things. Old beliefs have been shattered, and we are striving to rebuild our lives amidst the imminent threat of destruction. I believe that soon a great transformation will begin in Londinium and sweep across all of Victoria. Yeah, this is like, yeah, the final one, but like, you know, I think I still have time. I think I still have a bit of time to do the EX stages unless Geo 8 Geo EX 8 is gonna be really hard. Being a child in 90s is hell in every country, I think. Yeah, it is. It was. I remember having like a Toshiba CRT TV, and it was not cable ready. You guys have no idea how it was back then. Like, you know, cable TV was just a new thing. Cable TV was just a new thing, and a lot of the TVs back then, you know, that are from the late 80s or something like that, are not compatible with cable TV. Because I think it's because they don't have like coaxial cables or something like that. But yeah, you know, yeah, that was a thing. I leveled Muiner to 70 just to go for EX. Go 8 EX. Really? It's that hard? Shit. Oh well. We're gonna am I prepared to be clipped? Am I prepared to be clipped under freaking skill issue again? I believe that soon a great transformation will begin in Londinium and sweep across all of Victoria. I don't know what tomorrow will bring, but I am certain of one thing. Now that we've found the courage to face adversity, why should we ever return to the past? Victoria no longer needs a monarch, Diane. Sweet dreams. It's not that hard, but Muinar taunt helps a lot since challenge mode condition gives the boss infinite range. Ah, ew, wow. Oh, bad experience with parents and religion? Yeah, I do that because aside from being Asian parents in the military, they're also, my dad was also like a deacon in our local church, actually. So, you know, it was pretty bad. It was pretty bad. I remember back then, like I think I've already told you this story before. I already told you this story before. Where there was this one character in Magic Knight Ray Earth. If you guys don't, if you guys know that 90s anime, I drew her. I drew this girl from Magic Knight Ray Earth, but her hair actually kind of looked like horns. You know, kind of looked like horns, and when my parents saw me drawing that, they thought that I was actually doing like with the devil or something like that. Like they thought that I was drawing the devil, and they were like, you know, go, you know, they kind of yeah, my mom and dad actually beat me up, and then they went and made me burn the drawing, and then after that they prayed, you know, that like, you know, they put their hands on my shoulders, on my freaking head, on my forehead and stuff like that, and they were praying me, and they were like trying to like say that they're trying to exorcise the devil and shit like that, you know. That was fun times. I think I was like 7, 8, 7, something like that. Oh yeah, that too. Yeah, it's a normal thing. Oh, you spoke back. Yeah, beating. Yeah, because the satanic panic continued from from the 70s to the 90s. And the thing is like I said, I'm yeah, my house, my family, it's a Christian family, it's a militaristic family, and it's Asian. Yeah, so yeah, that's that. So it wouldn't really put past that. Just imagine a 7 or an 8-year-old kid being beaten like that. That shit sticks. It's been more than 2 decades since that happened, and I still remember it clearly. I still remember how much it ached. I still remember how much I cried because I was drawing. Yeah. Yeah, it was a combo after combo. Yeah. On the eve of her march to the gallows, the drunken soldier sleeps the most peaceful sleep of her life. She dreams of the king's coronation. She dreams of the factory in her hometown, the whistle blowing to signal the end of the workday as the workers shake off their hats and step out through the factory gates. Then she soars into the sky and sees Londinium gliding across the mist-covered, verdant earth. She dreams of Victoria. She is singing her song. May the vast lands they keep our king. See, this is the reason why I don't want to have kids. I feel like I have too much mental illness and trauma, and I don't want to pass it. I don't want to pass it on a kid. I don't want to pass it on a kid. If like the cycle ends here or something like that. The Diana is the gal that released the statue. I think so. I think she's the one who stole the crown. She tried stealing the crown or something. That's the one that they were. Yeah. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I have good emotional support lately. Finances are not as good as it was when I was still working. I used to work as a writer. I used to work as a writer for a pretty good advertising company. But the AI shit just happened, and yeah, it is what it is. And now I'm just trying to focus as a YouTube creator and as a streamer. That's just how it is now. I'm actually glad that I started my channel during the COVID pandemic, because I feel like if I started it now, everything would have been so everything would have been so everything would have been so whatchamacallit, too crowded now. Yeah, there's so many kids in the world already. I don't think I should contribute to it anymore. I should probably just I should probably just spend my money and spend my time improving myself, like recovering from my own trauma and shit. And probably be healthier. His people and all his well-willing, and give them grace without ending. Then may we call and safely sing, Victoria, give thanks for your own home. And say that, yeah, just trying to be healthy and happy with how things are. It is what it is, right? Vina, I can't believe it. The graffiti on the gym walls is still there. Look at this one. Morgan painted it after dreaming of being a famous artist. Alright, look at this photo. The sign on the movie theater has been nailed back up. And look, there are 2 dumb-looking falbies perched on top of it. Norport is in much better shape than the last time we saw it. I can't wait to go back and see it with my own eyes. Uh-huh. So, where did the photos come from? The envelope only had the photos, no signature. But plenty of people have joined the engineering team to help rebuild our home. Some of them are old friends from Norport. Oh, there are 2 videotapes in there too. They're just some old worn out movies, but hey, Delphine, you love watching bad movies, don't you? Here you go. Thank you. VINA, are you okay? You seem a bit distracted. Are you all going back? Quite a serious look. We're just heading home early to do some housekeeping. Morgan, we're more excited than anyone when we said we were going home. Or am I missing something? Yeah. Well, yeah, she's got her armor now. She's got her armor now, that's why. Actually, pretty nice armor. Looks, you know, it doesn't look, I don't know, over-designed, I guess, as over-designed as some things. How about you, Dagda? I'll go lend them a hand. There's not much I can help with here, VINA. The Knights of the Tower Museum is coming along smoothly. My wish has been fulfilled. Alright. VINA, actually, we could still... The bell tolls. It's 4 o'clock, VINA. I know, we can set out now. Do you want to go see Diane? No, I have a meeting with Parliament and the Dukes. Oh. VINA, those protesters outside. I'll handle them personally. I know their concerns go just beyond Diane. They've been waiting for a long time for a king. Ah, well, that's definitely something the Glasgow gang can meddle in. Morgan. What happened? How did she go from street thug to queen? Well, she wasn't, Siege already had, already knew all this time that she was actually the heir to the Victorian throne. But she didn't really, I think she didn't really want to do that. I think. Because the last king of Victoria got hung. Alright. That's her father, by the way, Alistair II. We'll head back and tidy up. You know, Norport is better than I expected, but not by much. We'll be waiting for you, VINA. Man. VINA, you can ask them to stay. Alistair the Invoker? What is this, Dota 2? I don't even know. Was Alistair his name? I kind of forgot. VINA, you could ask them to stay. Of course, I'd love for the Glasgow gang to stay together, but Octerig isn't their home. Yu-Gi-Oh! Shit, I don't know that card. I'm sorry. I haven't played Yu-Gi-Oh! In like a long time. It's like 10 billion years since I actually played Yu-Gi-Oh! Besides, just take a listen. There are plenty of people outside waiting for my response. But before I address them, I intend on bringing back more than just empty promises from the Dukes. He's a broken bastard. What does he even do? All I remember is just, you know, Pot of Greed got banned. I will play the magic card, Pot of Greed, to draw 2 new cards from my deck. I will summon the magic card, Pot of Greed, to draw 2 new cards in my deck. I will play the magic card, Pot of Greed, that allows me to draw 2 new cards in my deck. Now I play Exodia. VINA, Parliament has done more than just make empty promises. They've helped revive our industries, restore order, resettle those affected by the war. Tell me, Delphine, does everyone now have an equal right to a decent life? We need to show them that even without a king, we can prove this nation's potential to any doubters. Let's go. I don't want to be late for the meeting with the Dukes. We should sing something. Sing what? Any song will do, as long as it's not that blasted Actorig carol. Like the song Hannah hums every time she steps out of the ring? Hannah's a star, knocking him down one by one, round after round? Stop it! Don't do that anymore. Besides, didn't you all say the song I made up to cheer for Victoria was for VINA was better? Oh please, if I remember, you just replaced all the names in Dagda's favorite song with VINA, right? I wonder if VINA even remembers something that silly. Of course she does. I know she mustn't have forgotten. It's just... Forget it. She said it best herself. Looking forward is what really matters. And there's still a long road ahead, isn't there? That day, we didn't take a detour to watch the Yan's end, and we didn't listen to any radio broadcasts. I heard Orifati was so bad that they had to separate her to prevent any incidents. To think that her last shred of dignity came from Orifati. I've stopped trying to make sense of these things as we left central Londinium and caught sight of the factories of Northport. We knew we were home. Honestly, when I first started my channel during in 2020, I posted it randomly. You see, the Alyssciel channel has been around ever since 2011. I've been using this channel for like since 2011, and all this time I was just watching people play games. You know, I watched people, you know, like Markiplier and Jacksepticeye, you know, the classics, just playing games, you know, and stuff like that. And then, you know, I got excited with Library of Ruina. I got so excited with Library of Ruina and stuff like that. And then the most recent fight, you know, Love Town. It was the first thing that I actually posted back then. And I thought I'm probably just gonna be like posting like gameplay and stuff like that, and I'm just gonna do some edits and stuff like that, you know, post it and stuff like that. And then I don't even know how things happened, you know. I thought that I just I was so happy when I got to like 100 subscribers, because that's the time that they would allow that YouTube would allow you to do like community posts and shit. And then after that I was like, oh my god, I got 500 subs. And then, you know, when I finally reached 1k, I was like, wow, that's nice. It's nice. It's nice. And then I just kept on doing I don't know, I just kept on doing Library of Ruina content. Just so much Library of Ruina content. Just post, whichever. Like, man, YouTube Shorts was not even a thing back then. VINA, are you not attending the execution? They are relying on you to calm the many protesters there should things take an unfortunate turn. A good Earl of March, I'm not that indispensable. Besides, the defense forces are already maintaining order on site, and several MPs are there to oversee the proceedings. They don't need me. Diane Weber truly was a hero. Shame, really. She didn't really do anything wrong. Alexandrina, you managed this matter well, but you need to be more heavy-handed. You're too concerned with dissenting voices, most of which don't matter. Madam Speaker, why not let us shield you from the storm until Londinium's parliament fully matures? Wellington's stance remains ambiguous, and the Windermere Demesna is simmering with unrest, and the Duke of Ashworth continues to keep with a low profile as always. If the Speaker requires assistance, we shouldn't dare refuse. We must secure Victoria's future. Very well, since you've offered, I won't hesitate to accept. Your Graces, you are undoubtedly aware of the dire situation with the infected within the city. I must insist that you promptly reopen the supply route you have kept closed for over a month under the guise of ensuring safety. Return the medicine and supplies we've already paid for. Of course, if you're still concerned, the defense forces can escort the shipment and clear out those bandits along the way. I don't know. I swear, Twitch has this problem with ads. I don't know why. honestly. Of course, there is some minor issues. Now, how about my proposal for forming and training infected fighting squads? I understand you're considering forming infected units in your own territory and want us to test its feasibility. That's fine, but I insist that the safety of the soldiers remain a priority. I'll make all the data available to you, of course, and to every other Duke. After all, this has critical implications for the future strength of Victoria, doesn't it? This is no simple matter, Madam Speaker. In truth, it has given me quite a headache. I'll be waiting eagerly for some good news from you. As for your Grace, Duke of Castor, the Trilby Asher should soon be delivering an invitation. After all these years, Londinium will finally reopen diplomatic channels with foreign envoys, this time in the name of Victoria. I trust you all will be in attendance when the time comes. But you'd best pray that Londinium presents herself in a form you can be proud of. I'll consider this a provocation, Alexandrina. From the moment you deliberately blocked Londinium from contacting other nations after the war, you've been provoking Parliament. You call it protection. Where I'm from, we have another word for it: kidnapping. Unfortunately for you, we always have our ways of reaching those whom we want. Oh, VINA, is it my turn to negotiate now? No, Earl of March, we have nothing to discuss and certainly no need to be friends. I'm afraid that's not for you to decide. Whatever your intentions may be, Londinium's affairs are none of Columbia's business. It seems you've found what you need to refuse any deals with me. All I have is a few photos. Surely you're aware of what's hidden beneath Londinium, right? Oh, VINA, it seems you've managed to find yourself some leverage. Alexandrina, I admire your candor, but I must remind you, you're the Speaker of Parliament now, not just some street thug with the Glasgow gang. Well, do you know how we used to keep corrupt cops all the way back in Norport? Either everyone pretends nothing happened and keeps things as they are, or we expose all their dirty laundry and everyone goes down in flames. It worked every time. And I'm sure your graces understand that it always has been Victoria who has kept you safe, not the other way around. I believe your graces even said something of a similar nature before. Alexandrina, I'm starting to doubt our decision of choosing you as a speaker. You're mistaken. The decision was mine all along, not yours. I know your schedules are packed, so let's not digress anymore. I have a long list of things to discuss with you: parliament seats, medical purchases, military reforms, private communication lines, supply routes, aid for reconstructions, or let's not waste time. Of course, you're free to continue arguing with me. Don't worry, this time my sword won't be on your necks. He's coming! Everyone, get over here! If we can make the speaker hear us, we can save that poor soldier's life. On the street, the eagerly awaiting crowd surrounds VINA, who stands alone. She knows they are all waiting for her answer. You've heard us? That innocent hero doesn't deserve this fate. It's not too late to change your mind. Sorry, I have nothing to say with regard to Diane. The Parliament has decided. As its speaker, I stand by its decision. Everyone please disperse. Then again, if you absolutely insist on a resolution, you're welcome to stay. Just now, I reclaimed many things from the visiting dukes, things that rightfully belong to us and are crucial to our future. I will tell you about each of these things one by one. This is the only matter I'll be addressing. The sounds of protest begin to subside. While most await the outcome of the meeting, a few discontented voices still rise from the crowd. Is there really nothing that can be done for that poor soul? But why? This isn't something that needs explaining. Do you want the speaker to go back on her word? Yo, Catherine! If we start bending the rules now, the new laws passed by Parliament won't worth the paper they're printed on. Catherine, what brings you here? Some old friends passing by saw the protest and worried things might get out of hand, so they asked me to see if I could help. As luck would have it, quite a few workers just got off their shifts, heard about it, and came to support you. Take a look. As more and more workers gather around, they wave at VINA and spot familiar friends and family members among the protesters. Conversations begin to ripple through the crowd, and the street suddenly comes alive with activity. Hey, it's Shearer. Yeah, looks like we're a bit late. Lieutenant, aren't you supposed to be waiting at the sanatorium for your departure? Delphine told me about your situation. Wasn't planning to come, but once the others at the sanatorium found out, they insisted on coming to see who was causing you trouble this time. I couldn't stop them, so here we are. A column of soldiers, marching in perfect formation and singing, approaches the congested crowd. The noise instantly dies down as people instinctively make way for the soldiers, who march up to stand in front of VINA, forming a barrier between her and the protesters. What made Siege decide to take the throne? She got the Hoshiguma treatment and got a concerning letter? Not really. Not really. I don't think so, because it was a long time coming. It was a long time coming actually. Because if as long as the power, you know, the power vacuum exists within Victoria, the dukes will never stop. The nobles will never stop trying to like vie for control. So Victoria will always be like in a civil war and shit like that. Yeah, and yeah, the throne was her birthright. During the time that she was a kid, the lions were already there. The noise instantly dies down as people instinctively make way for the soldiers, who march up to stand in front of VINA, forming a barrier between her and the protesters. VINA, we all know you went through negotiate with the dukes today to fight for us. We're not about to let you be humiliated in front of the dukes today. We might not be ready for another battle, but we'll win anyone in numbers. Alright! Take care, the Church of Pikuwa Gisang. Have a good one. Yeah. Thank you, all of you. Everyone come quick, I think they're over there. A group of rowdy children fearlessly push through the crowd, squeezing their way right up to VINA. It's really you! You know me? Of course, we've all heard your story. The great hero of the Exemplars, our very own speaker. I've made so many new friends recently. They're all people who walked back to Londinium with you. They told me you would definitely recognize them. Take a look. Hello, VINA? Annie? And there's Annabella. Oh, Jones, you're here too. I guess they were telling the truth then. But why have you come? We ran into this lady with really tan skin. She said you might run into trouble and told us to come help you. Mary Sue ruler from the epics of old. Yeah, I don't know. I think she's kinda less of that because technically she did have a lot of hardships starting from chapter 10 onwards, I think. Did we actually help? Of course you did. Thank you, Morgan. More and more people gather in front of the steps, while those who had been protesting for Diane start to quiet down. She thinks about everything that has happened over the past few days. She thinks about the drunken Diane, the departing Glasgow gang, and the stolen crown. Bloody hell. VINA relaxes, sitting down on the steps and gazing at the fiery red sky. The retired soldiers sit as well, huddling with the other citizens around VINA. Let's all take a break, okay? Can I ask you something? Will we ever have a king again? I don't know, but not having a king might be not such a bad thing. Why's that? You'll understand when you grow up. Huh? What do you think? Will this be good or bad for Victoria? It's still too early to tell. If we have to accept the dawn of a new era, then we all need to change the way we think of to keep up. Parliament regulated by the people, no more individual authority, no king. That's a first in Victorian history. Even I have to admit she may well be biting off more than she can chew. Catherine glances at the speaker, who is sitting on the steps without her expected grace, and can't help but wonder. VINA is surrounded by the children. They all smile and laugh together. Every so often, she raises her voice to share jokes about the dukes or what she managed to wrestle from the dukes. Things that belong to the people. The sunset's warm light bathes her figure, before slowly fading as the time passes. I'd say the days ahead will only get better. He breathes out a ring of smoke, watching as the thin wisps drift away into the dying light. Parliament has passed a resolution. The crown will be placed on the throne in the Palace of Westalig, guarded around the clock by the defense forces. Until a suitable candidate for the throne is identified, the crown will be guarded by the Parliament. Once a candidate is chosen, the nationwide referendum will be conducted under parliamentary review and supervision to finalize the coronation. Additionally, Parliament will soon announce decision regarding the distribution of living supplies and other public welfare matters. Parliamentary supervision. These meetings are truly exhausting. Must prepare setting matters at a grand banquet. At least there's wine when my lips are parched. Sir Davis is certainly taking his sweet time fetching the wine. Your Grace, Duke of Castor, where are you headed next? You already know the answer, so why pretend to ask? Getting the news from you is quicker than waiting for Wellington spies to report back. Super duper late. It's okay, Waffy. It's okay, don't worry about it. I was actually thinking of whether or not I should stream today, but yeah, I did, so here I am. Oh Yasumi! Oh Yasumi, oh Yasumi. Close your eyes and you leave this dream. Oh Yasumi, I know that it's hard to do. Getting the news from you, I already did that. So how about you, Eleanor? Your Grace, we've hardly closed enough to be exchanging warm farewells. Your words wound me, Eleanor. I suppose I'll have to present a fine bottle of wine on my next visit to Old Normandy and ask him to put in a good word about me to you. None of it, yeah. Yeah, she has a good chance. Yeah, VINA. I was turned off. Damn. You turned off the notifications for my stream? Oh no. It's okay, don't worry. Your courage has arrived, sir. Allow me to get the door for you. Much obliged, Earl of March. And remember, we are all Victorians after all. Of course. Oh, for your phone? Yeah, that's understandable. Because, like, I think notifications also take some phone batteries as well. Oh, it's been so long since I heard these bells. The sound brings back memories. Your Grace, I've brought you one of the finest wines from our cellar. Even the Sarkis devils couldn't sniff this one out after they took my estate. Sir Davis, you're a man of rare wit. Rest assured there will always be a place for you in the Gododin territories. The Duke of Gododin takes a sip of the wine and turns to make a remark, but then suddenly freezes. He is confronted with a stunning sight. The sun has set. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, potato phones. Damn. The crimson sun sinks slowly, as though setting the entire city ablaze. The scars the Sarkas had torn into the city stand out even more vividly in the evening glow, as if they are still bleeding. Yeah, he's got some jawline, but I think he's got an underbite. I think he's got an underbite. The winter sunset truly shows no mercy. Much like the speaker's attitude towards us, I suppose. I could send someone to deliver a few sets of winter clothing for your grace. Take care of yourself. Victoria isn't ready to do without you just yet. Many thanks. After all, we can always very well go before Wellington, can we? Quite a sudden melancholy, your graces. I found this sunset rather breathtaking. Days fade into night, and night into day. How often do we get to witness such a sight? Londinium's thick fog and heavy clouds rarely part like this. Eleanor, back in the day, the lads at school would always joke that it was the sun that had to follow behind Londinium. It would rise up as we please and never set if we willed it. Now, though, she has to go full speed just to barely keep up with the setting sun. That thought keeps me awake at night. Damn, redeemed it. Okay, contract fulfilled, I think. Day or night, sunrise or sunset, only Londinium can be Victoria's capital. Earl of March, remember my words. Droll, very droll indeed. Okay, take care, Centurion. You have a good one. The sun really does move. Another bell tolls. More black-feathered foul beasts stare and take to the skies over the city, circling before flying through the steam towards the setting sun. As the sun dips out of sight, the glow of the twin moons becomes ever clearer. Night approaches. Yeah, it's story relevant. To chapter 14, I think. Yeah. I'm gonna be doing chapter 14 as well. Should I read this? Should I read this one? Because I don't think we'll have time for the EX stages. How'd things go on your end, Dagda? Mr. Lane's still alive, but he's got a busted leg. His sworn brother didn't make it, though. I tried asking some old friends. None of them knew, no, when that brother passed away exactly. Might have been when trying to escape Norport. Might have been some Sarkas at the end of their tether during the Allied counterattack. Did you manage to see Mr. Lane himself? I did. He works at the port now. He didn't bring up the old days, and he avoided talking about his crew. But he thinks that now he's living a good life. Bloody hell! I strolled around one of the factories we used to look after. It's full of little punks now. None of those youngsters have even heard of us Glasgow gang. That pack of brats deserves a right trashing. Did you swing by the old restaurant we always went to? Torn down. Parliament sent some men over to get in touch with the old shopkeepers. Anything so run down it couldn't be fixed up, and whose owner was missing, were slated to be torn down and rebuilt. The pub on Sunset Street, Paul's Bar, the magazine stall that run from Casimir's ran, they're all gone. And I checked out the public cemetery they were talking about too. Couldn't find McLaren or Baird. Damn it, why don't these gravestones have names on them? Stuff me, I can't believe you caught me crying. Let's head home already. Don't want to leave Morgan waiting. Man, Bayard. Bayard, she's still not there. What the fuck? I thought the gym was going to be a rougher side. Thank you. Looks to me you've been taking care of the place this whole time. I thought that you were still alive, you'd be coming back sooner or later. Doesn't matter how you look at it, I'm still part of the Glasgow gang. They didn't get on Duke Windermere's ship with us back then. I wasn't so far gone that I needed saving by the Dukes. Yeah. But I gotta admit, I was being a right fool back then. After all that, I took some of the crew out to fight some devils hanging around Norport. I ended up hearing about the exemplars from them. You pulled off some crazy stunts I could never dream of. An army, ha! When the battle outside was in total chaos, some of the gang helped out in the front line with me. There wasn't much we could do. All we got in the end were a few cuts and bruises. You're infected too? Yep. Heard the same happened to Indra after she took a bad scrape on the battlefield not too long ago. She's real lucky that she had friends like you there with her. Morgan stares blankly ahead. She never considered that problem. Not even Indra herself had. No, that ain't right. Why do you all feel funny after hearing you saying that? Though I gotta admit, I'm not sure what's not right about what you said. Whatever you say. Anyway, you ever get a chance, I'd tell Siege I said sorry. Stick around, you can tell her yourself. Oh yeah, everyone is just telling me. Everyone is just telling me that EX8 is actually the fun part. I don't know, maybe I should do that tomorrow? Maybe? I don't know. Because I don't know how fast it will be for me to like finish everything. You know what I mean? Maybe I can do that and then probably start with chapter 14. Maybe. My Glasgow gang's long gone. Since you're coming back, it's only right that I head out. Did Delphine not come back with you? She's standing by VINA's side. Yeah, sounds like you lot had a squabble too. Heard about her mom from a broadcast. Doesn't matter who she might be. At least she's got some nerve. You know when you get there. Brute forcing it. Oh yeah. Just the usual shit, right? Did I miss you doing Babel since that should be before chapter 14? Oh, okay. Then I should do Babel. Then I should do Babel first. Yeah, because I also need Babel for Umiri's module. That's why. Where you headed off to next? Norport needs more hands to rebuild it. The port's busy shuttling in goods from outside all day every day. Me and my crew are gonna keep an eye on it. And then I'll head to Central to bash in some merchant bastard's head. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Klepto. Have a good one. Yeah. Because the only problem that I have with this one is that it came before I finished all of the stuff. Yeah, because I've been doing other things, you know. Yeah, I mean it was bound to happen. I think the story beats was already there. Like it was bound to happen. That's only a maybe. Norport's changed, Morgan. The folks I know are gone, and the shops too. Some new gang of brats that pop up. Don't know if they're ours from their elbow yet. They're still trying to fight for dominance. Anyway, I'm giving the gym back to you lot. Yeah. Parliament talked a big game in that broadcast of theirs. Talked it over with some of the boys. We'll wait a spell, then head over some other dukedom to see what's what. We'll find a new turf. A new turf, a new beginning. We'll need some time to forget a few things. Yeah, it was predictable. It was already predictable. I'm not really surprised. Morgan, was Kadar leaving just now? Yep. Came to say goodbye and decided to hand this back to us while he was at it. She pulls out a butterfly knife from her pocket. It's badly scratched, but the emblem of the Glasgow gang can still be clearly seen. Baird's butterfly knife. Hannah would recognize it anywhere. It was her who insisted on engraving that emblem once she beat Baird after all. Kadar found it on the body of a cleaner. Couldn't find Baird herself though. I went there too. All I found was some stuff on the wall I didn't get. It's almost all gone, what with the rain, but I'm sure. Sure she was there. I saw her handwriting. I hope so too. I hope so too. What did Baird hope for? We thought about it long and hard, but we were never able to make sense of it. Her wishes had already been washed back into Norport's soil by the rain. We decided not to dwell on it much longer. I never could guess her last little secret. She's definitely having a good laugh at us right now. And Baird! I wish Baird was still alive. I remember that whenever we went to a video shop, Baird hated weepy scenes about grieving the most. Yeah, she never thought death was worth being all that sad for. Pass the knife to me. I'll think of a way to hang it up the wall. Then I'll go get some drinks. Celebrate us coming home. And a toast to Baird. Should we wait for VINA? Ain't got the time to come. But just in case. And we'll hold off right before we get completely pissed, Hannah. Whose waits for no man? That day, without having to say a word on the matter, we all drank our drinks real slow. We were waiting for one more person. It seems there was a lot of chit-chat going on that day. Not that we remember any of it after the hangover. All I remember is that Hannah and I got in a fight, and Dagda's brow got itself another scar. Why? None of us knew. If VINA were there, it'll all be fine. She always stayed the most sober out of all of us, and she'd remember for us. But she never showed up that day. I dragged the body back, boss. But will this really be okay? I mean, snatching away the corpse of a condemned criminal from right under the Parliament's nose. Did you really think you could take that away without some silent approval from above? What of the Colombian? He's not in the best of moods, boss. Do we really need him to carry these goods? What if... Milscar says nothing. The mercenary sighs. Alright, I get it. Look, boss, I'm not trying to make you mad, but ever since the Parliament made a move on us, everyone's been on edge. It doesn't concern you lot. I'll handle the Colombian. A -1 alcoholic body. And she's the most sober one, even. Unfortunate. Eliseo, I presume I don't need to introduce myself. Milscar, I heard about you. Good, no need to waste words then. I need you to see this batch of goods out of Londinium safely. You will of course receive payment. I can send this corpse along with you. Leave the city and go as far away from it as you can. Her name is Diane Milscar. Who she is isn't important to me. What's important is that she doesn't show her face again in Londinium. All this payment? Making someone who just got home leave again? Eliseo, you are well aware that she cannot stay in the city. As far as everyone is concerned, she is dead, hanged from the gallows. VINA made a mistake. So long as this person is alive and within the city, sooner or later someone is going to use her as a knife to stab VINA in the back. She must really learn to be more decisive. You know the condition of her infection better than I do, Eliseo. She doesn't have long. You're welcome to refuse, of course, but I will still help VINA settle this matter in my own way. I know your story, Milscar, or rather, Lady Allerdale Cumberland. There's a lot of versions of it out there, but they all agree you really did fit the title of the Cumberland the Ever on High, once upon a time. Yeah, I already knew it. It was Cumberland all along. It's like, it's already there. It's already there. Fine, I'll get Diane out of here. I can take better care of her back in Colombia. Happy? You're a good man, Eliseo. She's lucky to have made a friend on you. See, it's just Cumberland, but she became a goth girl. Get ready. You could be leaving at any time. You either die a hero, or you live long enough to see yourself become the villain. Did you ever think you'd turn out this way? Why ask just me? Countless heroes lived through the war, and the most radiant of them to those that none remember. I too am curious as to how they will change the face of reality. Because the scar, it's already there. I already knew. Lying down amidst the meadow, the soldier senses a slight itch. The cold wind blows at the stalks of grass and their lips tickle her face. Is this what the land of the dead is like? She opens her eyes and sees someone most unexpected. Huh? What? You're awake. You. It's me, Alyssciel. Shouldn't go off on your own to do dangerous stuff without a word, Diane. I remember standing atop the gallows. You're dead, at least to those who witnessed the execution. Before we left, I asked the people at Rhodes Island to give you the once over. It's not looking too good. A lot of your major organs have already begun to crystallize. In other words, Originium is replacing those organs. So, I'm not dead? Am I unlucky or lucky? Not sure if the speaker knew about this beforehand. So it was VINA who let me go? That's rather foolish of her. To tell you the truth, I really don't get some of you people. Sorry Diane, I'm afraid you can't go back to Londinium. Only now does she realize they are no longer in Londinium. She sees the telltale giant tracks laid down by the nomadic city not too far off in the distance. Just ahead of them, Sarka's children run around in the meadow, waving at her as they pass. Most displaced Sarkas have lost the light in their eyes to confusion. They can go anywhere, but nowhere can they call home. I'll be taking you to Colombia, Diane. Might be able to do more for you there. Alright then, Colombia, eh? Still remember saying that if I get the chance, I'd love to see the place you keep talking about. How far are we from Colombia, Eliseo? Well, still very far away. Let me get out my map. Will I be able to make it there in my condition? Walking the whole way? I see. Could you promise me one thing, Eliseo? I know what you're going to ask, Diane. When the day comes, I'll bring you home. I'll bring you back to Londinium. I'm rather curious myself as to how much the city would have changed by the time we return. The day went back to the gym and got drunk. I had a dream. In that dream, there was a tomb all dressed up in the nines. To the nines. Our names were carved into the plaques inside it. Morgan, Kate Morrigan, Indra, Hannah Jackson, Dagda, Isabel Montag, Baird, Brigitte Lupin. Outside the tomb, there was a blazing carriage, and atop it sat a golden lion. He was calling my name. VINA Victoria. VINA. A blanket? Who put this blanket on me? Ugh, my head hurts real bad. What time is it? Morgan, didn't I tell you not to drink like a sodding wino all the time? Considering how wild Hannah and the rest can get, shouldn't you be looking after them? Eh? VINA? VINA? Hey! She back! Morgan nimbly launches herself out of the sofa, leaping over the short table to throw herself at VINA. VINA, you came over! I thought what? Why didn't you wake me, Hannah? Weren't you yapping and yowling yesterday about she definitely wasn't coming? Look at you. You turned out the most excited out of all of us. No, I'm not. Stubborn prick. Quiet down, Morgan. Dagda's still asleep. The one resting her head atop Indra's lap twitches her ears, still lost within a lovely drunken dream. Seems like Dagda drank the most out of you lot. I tidied up a lot of empty bottles. You must have been in a real rotten mood, VINA. Sorry. Just hope I'm not too late. Well, of course you're not. Wasn't that what you said yesterday, Morgan? Shut it, Hannah. Welcome home, VINA. Damn. I was really hoping to pop in earlier, but there's simply far too much to handle over at Parliament. Then how'd you... I'm afraid I've given Horn another headache to deal with. I suspect she'll only just have discovered I slipped away. And does that mean you need to head back? I can't run away from my responsibilities. But I owe you all an apology. VINA, you don't need to. Yeah, she got up. Eh? Siege? VINA? How long have I been asleep? Relax, VINA's only just arrived back. That knife hanging on the wall. It's hers. Kador brought it back. Kador? VINA never brought up having to head back the whole day, but we all knew that the Siege VINA, the boss of the Glasgow gang, the ever-victorious king of the Slobberknocker, and one of the best friends could leave us at any moment. So I was loath to lose a single moment where I could tell VINA about all the changes in Norport that she hadn't had the chance to see yet. Kadar, Mr. Lane, the video shop, the reworked port, the rebuilt stores, a handful of old friends who rushed home after hearing the news. Of course, who could forget the inexperienced little buggers who wanted to take over our gym? After VINA beat them all to Kingdom Come with a smile on her face, they apologized by way of a few cartons of beer and said they wanted to join us. Seems like Norport's forgotten about us, but I still don't think that's such a bad thing. The war really was over. It's over! The war! They told us that war never changes. You still remember this place? Why don't we get back to our little game, see who's the fastest this time around? Before VINA has even finished speaking, Indra has already begun to set off. Hannah, you lousy cheat! You didn't say nothing about a countdown. I'm still the champ here. You've gotten slower ever since your injury, Hannah. Say that after you've caught up. Eh? What? What's going on? Wait for me. The Windermere is just carrying that big-ass sword while running. Don't fall behind, Delphine. Follow me. Hear that, Del? You're a real slowpoke. Several figures speed through the streets, and a few workers heading home after work give an inquisitive glance at the brash crew. They can't quite seem to remember who this gang is. Must be another bunch of outsiders just arrived at Norport. The war? No, it happened. Yeah, it happened from, I think, from chapter. It started at chapter 9, I think, and then ended at chapter 14, I think. Yeah. Oh my god. It's gonna be tomorrow. Walpurgis snack. Oh my god, bro. I only have like 120 pulls, I think. High above the gaps between the factories, the Glasgow gang returns to a favorite spot of theirs. Here, they can look down upon the squatting factories and look out the Shard's pointed peak over at Central. It was here that they started, and it was here that they left home. After a long period of wandering about, they have finally returned to this familiar place. But I'll have a glass for beer. You don't want to tipple, Dagda? Well, thank you. I'm not going to embarrass myself in front of VINA again. I'll give you your share to her then. Just fruit juice for you, Del? Don't call me that. I'm still not too used to alcohol. Suit yourself. I'll keep watch over you all. Hell yeah! Finally the part where we can stop bloody drinking. To Baird! To the Glasgow gang! To Baird! To the Glasgow gang! To Rhodes Island! To the Exemplars! To everyone who fought in the war! And to all those who risked their lives coming home. To all those who live and who left. To all those still by our side. To all those who shed blood and tears. And to all those who struggle in darkness and in pain. The Victoria. The Victoria! There is no need for sorrow. The living engrave their moment in their memories, while those who left leave behind their hopes and dreams. The foul beasts croon as they spiral overhead, echoing their words. You heading off too, Delphine? Only for a short while. I need to go back to Lingardine. Shearer will come along to recuperate. If you ever get real fed up of those lousy bastards, you can always come back here. This is your home too. Of course I will. I promised VINA after all. There's ever a day you feel like it's all too much for you, VINA? I'll come back. But I think I can handle it. I hope that London years can live in peace and happiness. And I hope that everyone can live their best lives. It's what they deserve. Everyone should be like us. Smiling without a tear in sight or an empty belly to be heard. I'm not going to let everything we've accomplished go to waste. If someone tries to take it from us, I'll be fighting back. Just like how we looked after this place back then. VINA, Alexandrina, either's fine. There's no difference the way I see it, no? If Baird were here, that's what she'd want me to do. And I really wish Baird was alive. I would have thought that Baird would have been here. You're right, VINA. I really do hope so. To the Glasgow gang, all of you. Welcome home, everyone. It's not her! It's not her! Oh my lord! No, that's not her! It's just a memory. I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna cry. That's so sad. VINA left us the morning of the day after. She didn't let us see her off. Maybe she didn't want to wake us. In truth, we were all awake. I watched her change into those clothes I was never fond of and walk off on her lonesome towards central Londinium. I hope VINA managed to get a real good night's sleep, the best she's had in a long while. After all, it's only when she's at home that she doesn't need to think about anything. Yeah, I know, right? The copium. I'm just coping. I spent the entire night writing down everything that happened the day VINA came home, no matter how big or small. Yeah, it's so cute. Look at her draw these fucking figures. Morgan drawing like a kid. I believe there will come a day that you, VINA, will read these words I wrote down. They might not be of too much use, but they can help you remember some of the more easily forgotten things. VINA, do you still remember that dream I wrote about earlier? In that dream, there was a tomb, all dressed up to the nines. Our names were carved onto the plaques inside it. Outside the tomb, there was a blazing carriage, and atop it sat a golden lion who was calling my name. VINA Victoria. I dreamt I was you. I dreamt of a time I was all old and withered, some afternoon decades after I lost touch with my Glasgow friends. I walked into the tomb that Siege built for the gang. I cherish that unforgettable memory that is no longer mine. I cherish the tale that stayed at Norport. VINA, from the day you put on those clothes, I knew. In the end, you walk alone. You have no choice but to walk alone. I'm sorry, there's no way for us to help you, or to stay by your side. But I wanted to let you know we will always be there. The Glasgow gang will always be there. To you, Vina Victoria, The Memoir of Alexandrina by Kate Morgan. Man, that is so good. That is such a good yeah. That is such a good story actually. Up EX stages, but I don't know if I don't think I can actually finish all of them here right now. Cause oh my god, it's almost 4 a.m. actually. Once upon a time. Do I even have energy? Okay, we can still try doing this. We can still try doing this because this is just it's almost 4 a.m. yeah, but we can still do a little bit, I think.
大丈夫。私の頭上の蛍光灯が進むべき道を照らし出してくれるから。まあ消えなければの話だけど。さすがにもう消えないよね。
Bro's holding a sword.
迷っている暇はありませんわよ。誤差ありません。
I think this is easy enough, considering.
あなたたちの終幕に挽歌を。任せて。ドクター、すぐにご決断を。
Arknights is a furry game, but with you're so right. Okay. Yeah, you're so right, my guy. You're so right, my guy. Oh my god, you're so real for that. You're so real for that. Can you fucking believe it? I'm playing a furry game. Fuck, I didn't know I was a furry. God damn.
慰めを求めますね。はい、任せてください。今からライギリってこれ刀じゃない。マリア、
Yeah, the sleep schedule has always been cooked, and you know that's all right. That's all right. I think I will stop by like after EX3. By EX3, I think we can finish it in like I don't know. Yeah, we can finish it until then. Unless we're stupid. Unless we go. What the fuck is that? What the fuck? Huh? Why is that shit actually a thing? You're using a lot of humans in a furry game. I'm sorry. Yeah. I'm sorry. These are not humans. They're like furries. What the fuck do you mean? How do we deal with this? Okay. I found something to deal with it. I found something to deal with it. Watch this. I love the cat pipe bomb. Okay, it didn't reach yet. Okay. What the fuck? There's another one here? Oh, okay, yeah, right. I'm stupid.
La haine brûlante traduit vos pensées.
See, they have nothing against the fucking cat pipe bomb. Cat pipe bomb. Oh shit, they got all of it. Get wrecked, idiot.
in attesa di ora.
Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Bum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-dum, ba-da-dum, bum. Easy clap. That's the easiest clap that I ever clapped.
素晴らしかったですね。
Yeah. No pulling for Haruka. Yeah, I swear Haruka is so good. Haruka is so good. The healing is just so mwah. Mwah. Very nice. You can't beat that shit. I was like thinking about all the times that I was in need of fucking healing, and then now I have Haruka. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Why did I even struggle all this time? How the fuck was I struggling with healing all this time? You know what I mean?
美しき人のよ
Non puoi fermarmi.
チャーシューアップルパイ。迷っている暇はありませんわよ。無事に帰ってこれたら勝ち。ドクター、月はあなたをどこまでも追い詰める。位置につきました。
Yeah.
出撃前のイベントに
Granted, she kinda has a bit of a setup time, but it doesn't really matter at that point because of how fucking broken it is. You know what I mean? Like you just need to make sure that it's not the, you know, it's not the type of thing where you can have time to set up. Go. Yeah, what did I miss? What did I miss? Nothing much really. What the fuck is that guy doing? He just left. Oh, okay.
手伝うね。リーダー、真っ先に呼んでくれるって。
In attesa di...
タイヤ呼びましたか。焦っちゃダメだよ。
Yeah. Yeah, schoolgirls. Yeah. Mentally ill schoolgirls.
準備、その時、そんなに怖くない。チャーシュー。焦っちゃうの。みんなも、私が守るから。
Yeah.
完全勝利。
Sakura, Haruka is like the missing piece. Yeah. I don't know actually. I was just it's because I can. I have no idea why I did, by the way. I was just, you know what? I like the stun. I like the stun for Texas. So, you know, I should just do that. Nah, I ain't getting beat up by high school girls. I ain't getting beat up by no high school girls, guys. Nuh-uh, Ming. Anyway, yeah, I think that about does it for me. I guess, cause like it's 4 a.m. It's past 4 a.m. So I'm kinda beat. I think before I stop streaming, I'm gonna add yeah, people. If you guys wanna add me right now, now's the time to do that because I only have like limited slots. I'm so sorry if you got spoiled, but yeah, thank you still actually, Darius, for actually going here. See, yeah, just this is my friend code. Just add me right now. You know, just add me right now. I'm gonna be here. Okay. Until you know, probably I'm gonna Catherine Haggis gay now. Nuh-uh. There you go. Just added him. Okay. Alright. Oh, you're in chapter 6. You know what? The story is so far in the future that you'll probably just get it once you get there. So, you know, don't worry too much about it, okay? Yeah, my support unit is yeah, Lappland, my love. Yeah. Exugi, and you know, and Sakiko. So, you know, you might wanna try them. You might wanna try them if you want to. But yeah, I think I should get going. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I'll try to stream tomorrow because yeah, I'm still a little bit sick actually, but I'll try to recover as much as I can while still making videos for my YouTube. But yeah, thank you again. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow, but for now, for me, Oyasumi. Bye bye.